Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Rush Cup Series. We're here at Rockingham Speedway for race number 3 of this season. Got some pretty good qualifying efforts out of these drivers here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the qualifying results. On the pole is four-time series winner and defending series champion Ian Griffith, making his first start of the season. He had some problems last week, and this week he is now sick as a skunk. So hopefully he can still wheel that car around, and already we can already see that he still can as he is on pole. Now, we're not going to be able to get an interview with him. However, we can go ahead and get an interview with Alex Mullen. Hey, Alex, shot up in the booth with VRN. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Alrighty, man. We're rolling off second here tonight alongside your team owner, teammate, whatever you want to call it. But you got a great car tonight. What do you think you're going to have to do to that number 64 Chevrolet machine tonight?
I think the main thing is just going to be conserving my tires early in the run. There's a high temptation of just trying to fast lap it here, especially early in the run. But I think the main thing I got to do is just keep the car in one piece, make sure to keep it under me, and see if I can keep myself up in the podium position.
We got a lot of drivers here tonight going to be racing, so what do you think caution-wise? Do you think we're going to have a lot of cautions early on? Do you think it'll be clean for the first couple of laps, and then we'll have caution fest?
Yes, I do believe we're going to have a lot of cautions early, just because everyone's kind of getting their feet wet with the track, especially in traffic. Everyone's going to have some different lifting points and such throughout the track. So I do expect there to be cautions early on in the race, but as long as the admin team is going to be able to manage it, as well as everyone else is going to just be able to start driving a little better, especially on the long run, then I do think that it'll get better by the end. I'm just hoping we have a good battle to the end and we can finish under the green flag.
Alright, well, good luck tonight, and hopefully you can get another solid finish here at Rockingham.
Thank you so much.
Alright, we're going to go ahead, not trying to be biased, actually, how much time do we have left? 2.5 minutes, we can get Darren Seff and Liam Turner here. Hey Liam, Sean in the booth with VRN, you got me?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that was a little close. So anyways, you got yourself a solid top 5 starting spot. You're a little deeper in the field than, well, not really that far, but starting fourth. What do you think the traffic situation is going to be? Do you think you're going to need to prioritize track position over fresher tires? Or do you think it's going to be tires every time?
I think for me personally, I'm gonna go with tires. This track gets really tight really quick. No matter if you're using keyboard control or wheel, it doesn't really matter. This track is a very tough track to handle, especially. So I think it's gonna be definitely on tires. Track position maybe towards the end of the race, but at the beginning you're definitely gonna want those tires.
Alright, well, good luck tonight. Is there anything you want to say to the fans watching at home? Other that is clean, nice, and respectful?
I think I'm good.
Alrighty, well, have a good night tonight, Liam.
You too.
And finally, we'll get Darren's staff up in here. Hey, Darren, Sean up in the booth with VRN. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you guys.
Alrighty, well, you're rolling off third again here, so you have a nice starting spot. We've heard a lot of tire going to be racing on cheese graters here tonight, so what is the tire situation for you personally?
I mean, in the past, I've never been really too good at saving tires, um, but I still think that I'm gonna try to manage them as much as I can tonight and see if I can beat at least a couple of these guys on pit strategy, not focusing on trying to beat them on speed.
Well, do you think towards the end of the race you'll prioritize track position over tires? Do you think you're going to be prioritizing tires every single time with just how much wear is going to be here?
I mean, it depends on how many laps we have to go. If it's like 10 or 15, I would say the tires are probably a little bit of a better choice. But with it being like 5 to go or something like that, and you have time, I would definitely. And then you just pitted recently, and no one else goes. I would absolutely say you should just stay out for the track position and not worry about the tires.
Alright, well, good luck here tonight. Hopefully you can have another good run in your number 45 Mountain Dew machine. Great paint scheme, like I said earlier. Have a fun. It's going to be a long race for sure.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Alrighty. That is going to pretty much wrap up happy hour. Now, the only issue is I don't know if Racing Runner is able to get back or not. So, Pole Sitter may not make the grid right away. But anyways, as you just heard me tell Darren here, it's going to be a 70-lap race. So it's going to be about 70 miles. It's going to be a fun event here tonight. Just making sure that everything is working. Audio seems good. And don't... Okay, so it's just doing the complete timer. Now, we're switching over to race mode. See the AT&T pit box? That is going to be a pit box for the number 34 machine. I kind of spread it all out here. So I don't think Racing Runner has made it back. There we go. Microphone had a little goofy moment there. Seeing cars like sliding down the track here. Don't know what is going on. We should probably go ahead. I was gonna say let's go ahead and retire our car, but we really can't. And for those asking and wondering, Racing Runner will get his lap back. Laps, or however many laps he loses. Uh-oh. Okay, looks like they are resetting the field. Are they waiting for Racing Runner? They might be. Don't know when he will be back. Alright. So they're going to restart one more time. If they still can't get him in, then they'll get going again.
Drivers, start your engines.
So there should be one more reset here. Nope. Yep, there it is. I was like waiting for it, but didn't see it.
Drivers, to your cars.
Oh, I just majorly made a boo-boo here on my end. But this will be the last reset here. Looks like they're waiting for Ahmed Mohammed. He's one of the drivers. He's starting... No, who's starting 10th? Okay, he is. They might have been waiting for me for a while. Whoopsies. My bad, guys. Anyways, here we go. This is the final and real start here. We stalled for as long as we can, a Racing Runner. So, sorry for your luck. We got to get this show underway here at Rockingham. Pace car is going to be pulling off this time around. And the field will be coming green to kick off the North Carolina Education Lottery. 70 green flag is out. Field heads into turn number 1. Surprisingly, everyone was able to keep it clean. It's already all singled out now. Joshua Harrison looking on the inside of Caleb Butler there for 8th position. He'll slide right by on the inside, and already Darren Stoff to the race lead here on lap number 1. And teammates side by side. Alex Mullen way up the track, and around goes Liam Turner right in front of traffic. Butler is up and over. Barron almost got in it as well. Well, he almost went up and over as well. Liam did catch some air. And that was expected, the caution, very early on. All 3 drivers should be able to continue. Oh, it looks like Butler might be blown here. And it looks like ACH actually made a pass on Darren Staff there for the race lead early on. And I have to figure something out here quick with Discord, trying to fix it because now my Discord is being weird. Okay. There we go. But that is going to do it for lap number 1 here at Rockingham. Lap 1 and pretty much lap 2. And 2 cars stayed out. Ahmed Mohammed there in the 23 and the 6 of ACH. So it's now down to those 2. They're going to have 1.5 lap fresher tires than the entire field. So it's not going to be a huge advantage, if any at all. And I have to now do this. Okay. We'll be back in the voice chats here in a second. Gotta log back in Discord, fixing this. There we go. Now, if we go ahead, I wanted to set this up earlier, but frankly ran out of time beforehand. So, oh, can I not do it on here? I guess I can't do soundboard on my phone. Dang, that sucks. Because I had a couple soundboard settings that we could use. But I guess not now. Okay. Well, there goes that idea then. We're still not quite going to go green here. We should be one to go this time around. So let me just fly back in here quick. So top 3 are going to be ACH, Ahmed Mohammed, and Darren Staff, followed by Joshua Harrison, Liam Turner, Alex Mullen, and Barron Cohen there. So definitely not a good start for some of these drivers. And it looks like the 40 is out of the race. Yep. And it seems like Butler is definitely not happy with that number 4 car, though. In all honesty, it was definitely just a simple mistake. He got loose in the corner. Nothing you can do about it. But here we go, ACH. Ahmed Mohammed leading them back green. There they go. 23 not getting going there. And Darren Staff is going to have to work his way around this 23 car. Hopefully to do so. Make pretty quick work of him. And almost around he goes. Liam Turner, evasive maneuvers there. Big time Code Brown moment for the 4 car. And Baron Cohen now able to get around him. Whole field is clear of that 23. ACH in that number 6 Freightliner Ford Mustang. Looking good right now in front of the field, running in that first position. Looks like we might have a battle for third here on our hands between the 54 Joshua Harrison, making his first start since I want to say Michigan of last season. A little too low of an entry there. He's going to slide up the track just a bit. But already you can see Darren Staff reeling in this number 6 car. Smooth steering inputs for the 45 machine. Very smooth mechanics here from Darren Staff. Meanwhile, ACH, he's all kind of over the place. You make him try the outside here. The outside lane may have some grip, not enough to make it stick. Go back on board the number 6 car. .45 now to the inside. Side by side here on lap 11. Not quite able to clear yet. You might have him out of 2. But what will this do for Alex Mullen? We have 3 different manufacturers inside the top 3 here. Staff is going to clear him. Mistake by the 6. He's way up the track. And the 64 of Alex Mullen now looking to capitalize. We already have 2 DNFs this race. Caleb Butler and John Butler. Joshua Harrison, a little laggy there. Could be worse. He sits 4th. Almost 4 seconds back. And now we've got a battle between Baron Cohen and Liam Turner. Those 2 are side by side for 5th and 6th respectively. Liam going to try the crossover here. Going to try to gain the momentum. Baron almost shut the door on him, it looked like. And trouble up front. Alex Mullen goes around. Looks like the same thing that happened to Liam Turner. Yeah, this happened to his teammate in the 64 car. Darren Staff had pulled out to about a half-second lead as the caution had come out. We'll go ahead, take a look at the replay here. I think I already know what happened for the most part, though. A simple case of he just got loose in the center of the turn, spun it around. Yep. A lot of rear end damage to the back of that number 64 Dr. Pepper car. Definitely not going to be happy about that one. But it is what it is. Here comes everybody now down pit road. Pit road comes a little further away than it usually would be, but we got 6 cars here to focus on. Baron Cohen, he's going to have one of the first boxes here. Alex Mullen takes his spot on the grid of pit stalls. And then ACH goes all the way up here. And it looks like Ahmed Mohammed, he's staying out for the second time. ACH, he missed his box big time here. He's going to lose so many positions, probably everything that he had, trying to just get into his box. Here comes Darren Staff. He was ahead already. Great stop for the number 4. He goes from 6th to 3rd. And the 64 will also, or the 54 will also beat out ACH there. That is everybody for pit cycles. And Ahmed Mohammed is now coming down. He may have been a lap down. That very well could be the possibility. So that'll put Liam Turner 2nd then, which is the highest he will have been. It looks like penalty potentially. Let me pull up. Yep. Black flag for the number 45 car, sorry. ACH currently has led the most laps here today with 10. Liam Turner, Darren Staff has both led 1 and 5 respectively. Ahmed Muhammad was not a lap down. He just pitted a lap later. And I don't think he had a black flag. Maybe he just had a problem because it's not saying that he had a black flag. He may have missed something on his stop. He had to come back in. Not entirely sure what's going on there with the 45 Toyota Camry. But he is back in the back of the field. So he is going to restart 6th, I believe. Nope, now he's getting his positions back, it seems. Like I said, not really sure what happened here. Liam Turner, I believe he is leading his first laps of the season. Got 52 laps to go right now. We'll have 51 once we go back green. Turner, Harrison, Cohen, your front three as they run. So if Liam can get going here and have a good restart, he might be able to stay ahead for a couple of laps, get a good start. That's all he needs. Pace car is off. Turner, Harrison, Cohen, Mullen, and Staff bring us back to the green flag here at Rockingham. Already Harrison looking on the inside, side by side for the race lead. Darren Staff trying the outside on Alex Mullen. Harrison clears for the lead, and Staff clears for 4th. Harrison now leading his first lap of the race. Staff up to 3rd. Alex Mullen not having a good race right now whatsoever. To the outside goes Liam. Does he have anything for that 54 car? I don't know why I said truck. But Darren Staff, he has the fastest car by a landslide here. Oh, trouble for Liam Turner. He is head first into the outside wall. That's his second crash of the day. Caution is out. Not a good start to the season for that number 14. They have had no luck at all whatsoever. And Darren Staff once again stole the race lead there, right as they got to caution flag. Currently we have, 7 drivers out on track here? And I'm going to assume we'll have mostly everybody come down pit road here. I wouldn't see why we wouldn't. Looks like Ahmed Muhammad once again being the odd man out. Never mind. He's ready his 23 to pit road. And look who it is. Racing runner coming out on track now. That means we'll have 8 cars on track. Looks like Liam Turner, he has called it a race. And we're hearing over the driver radio that Alex Mullen has blue 4th gear. So his race is gonna probably be over. That's not what you want to hear. Darren Staff once again gets the wins the race off pit road, and that 4 car has retired from the race. Joshua Harrison nearly hit the pit barrels there at the exit of pit road. Could have been bad. But defending series champ back at it here in his Coca-Cola car. First race of the season for him. And I'm thinking they're going to give Ian his laps back, because it wasn't really his fault that he had to exit at the time. So we're going to go and do Alex a favor, since he's the only admin in here. We will give him laps back. That way Alex can keep track of his race. So he's going to need 21 laps here. We'll just leave him one lap down. And we're going to put him at the end of the line so that when he gets all of his laps back, he won't be like scored the leader or whatever. So. He might be able to catch up. He might not be able to. We'll see. We're going to have more cautions. So for a little while, guys, you are going to have to just bear with this. So as soon as they go green, he should have it. Green flag is out. Darren Stoff. Good start there. He's going to be able to clear the field into turn 1 and 2. Joshua Harrison in behind him. Alex Mullen trying to make up some ground there on the outside. Someone's in the wall, and that's Baron Cohen in the 20th. I don't know how many laps he needs, but I'm just going to keep going until it's good. Good battle going on here. Darren Staff, slight mistake going into the corner there. ACH, he's trying to make some ground up here. So we're just going to let it reset here. Darren Staff starting to pull away here with 43 laps to go. So we can see how many laps down he needs. ACH all over the back bumper of Joshua Harrison here. And he's going to get turned around. He's up in the wall. He's kept it straight. Good save by the 54 car. So Ian is currently 10 laps down. Make that 9, 8. That's not what I wanted. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That should be good. As for him, he started on pole. He had a really fast car, but he just has got to get moving here. And he's being scored 1 lap down. We'll give it a couple more seconds here to set. But right now, Darren Stoff is still leading the way here. ACH in second. Trying to run him down. Is about a second back currently. Bunch of clean air. He might be reeling him in here, honestly. And he does, in fact, need just one more. Now we are good to go. On board with ACH as he's trying to reel in that number 45, Darren Staff. He's gaining a lot of time. It's now down to half a second between the two leaders. Coming up on lap traffic, that's Alex Mullen, who only has third gear. He has no fourth gear. He blew that gear out. It's like, okay. He needed that one. Darren definitely has the more consistent car here. Lap times, they're pretty similar last time around. As for this time by, again about a tenth, but it looks like this time ACH has actually lost just a little bit of ground to the 45 car. So they'll get around Alex Mullen, who is patiently on the apron for those guys. Third place, Baron Cohen, is 5.5 seconds back. So if Ian was on the lead lap, he would be third. And as for Baron Cohen, he is third right now because he is third car in the line. And Joshua Harrison, Ahmed Muhammad there in fifth. Somewhere in a... He's going to turn second place driver of ACH. Caution is going to come out. That'll put Racing Runner on the lead lap. Darren Stoff will win the race back. And he almost wrecked while doing so. This race has been quite an adventure. For the number 45 crew and the 34 as well. Darren has now led 21 of the 37 laps ran so far. Session time currently sits at 25 minutes. So it took us about 25 minutes to do the first half of this race. So another 25 and this race will be over. Not much that 64 car can do now at this point except for hope and pray for a top 5 finish. Ahmed Muhammad still on the track. Much we can do about that one there. First time we're seeing this pit stall be used up. Good stop by the 20 and the 54. They are in and out. But Darren Staff, the race leader, he leads them in, he'll lead them out. Racing Runner, great gains by him. He was second. He came in second, so actually that makes sense on second thought. Pace car is all the way over there in turn 4. So really don't know what else to expect from this race, in all honesty. It's been an up and down race. This is caution number 4. And we've spent just about half of the race under yellow flag conditions here. So after this restart, Ian Griffith will get his laps back. Well, the last lap he gets because he is the lucky dog candidate. So right now as it stands, ACH is looking pretty strong to potentially getting not only a second win, but also continuing his points lead. However, Darren Staff is just looking better at this point in time. He's got most laps led so far. If he leads just 12 more, he will have that bonus point locked up. Those bonus points are really, really helpful. So we're going to go back green here with 29 laps to go here at Rockingham. Don't really have any predictions, as I mentioned before. The racing runner will get his lap back. I gotta figure out who's gonna get a black flag. Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do the dirty work here. Nope, not three. Two Chevrolets inside of the top 5. 3 Chevrolets inside the top 5. 2 Pontiac, I can't do math. I can't math tonight. Okay. Anyways, here we go. Green flag is back out. Darren Staff leads him to the green. Looking good through 1 and 2. Joshua Harrison looking for the advantage for second. Black flag for the 64 and 34. Okay, guess they already cleared him. I've tried to clear it and it didn't let me, so. We gotta take a lap away from Ian here. Because I think 2 of us gave Ian a lap back. So any quote-unquote laps that Ian has led so far, he did not lead. And Darren's staff did. So unless Ian leads a lap later on tonight, which very well could happen. But we got this figured out. So that should put Darren Stapp back to the race lead. So now, with 25 laps to go, field is pretty singled out here, just trying to get it going. Oh, looks like a mistake by the 45 potentially. That allowed Racing Runner to kind of gain a little bit of ground here. Not quite enough to do what he needs to do, so right now, Darren Staff has led 30 laps. Josh is up on the wall, trying to chastain it. Don't think it worked for him. Going to guess he just kind of got tight there. And that's the second time ACH is going to go up into the outside wall. Caution is going to come back down using the inside wall too. And that could be a black flag for unsafe pit entry as well. So I'll be paying attention to that. So if he gets a black flag, I will clear it. So the obvious favorite to win here tonight. What happened to Ian Griffith? He was second, now he's 6th. Hold on, wait. He should be on the lead lap. Why is he back off the lead lap? He's been on the lead lap. I'm so confused now. I saw him just drop from 2nd to 6th. He was ahead a lap for a second, so I took away 1 lap. And now he's back behind a lap. He can't pit with these guys or he's going to get an EOL penalty. I mean, either way, he's screwed here. He was running second. So they'll have to restart in the back of the field now, either way. Despite coming out and running in second place. Tragedy on that 34 car. Let's see if he can maybe beat that 45 out of pit road. Here he comes. Right sides are going up on Ian. Nope, no way. Actually, he's going to lose 2 spots on pit road there. To the 54 and the 20 cars. ACH stayed out. That's ballsy move right there. So, confusion. I'm going to keep checking chat here. Okay, I don't know what happened. So anyways, we got less than 20 to go here. ACH maybe playing a bit of a strategy call. Could this work out for him? Is ACH a lap down? He's a lap down. Okay then. Let's see what's going on then. So Darren's staff will still have the race lead. Now it's scoring Joshua Harrison as the race leader. Now hold on, what just happened to the 54? Where'd he just go? He just blinked out. Did he just disconnect? He fell through. The 45 just fell through. If we get another caution, we'll get him back on the lead lap, but I mean, currently there's nothing we can do about it. So right now, it's Baron Cohen, Joshua Harrison fighting for the race lead. It's all Joshua Harrison now leading the way here at Rockingham with just 15 laps to go. ACH, he's lap down, and did he bring out the last caution? I can't remember. I don't think he'll get his lap back. And he did not. So Joshua Harrison back out leading here at Rockingham for the first time since earlier this race. Darren's staff coming back out. Tragedy for the 45 car. He cannot seem to catch a break. Ian Griffith looking for his 5th career Rush Cup Series win here. On less than stellar circumstances. And there he goes. 13 laps to go now here at Rockingham. Or did that already update? Is that accurate? No caution yet. Seems good. Battle for the lead between Harrison and Racing Runner. Teammates. Joshua Harrison on a full-time basis, but hasn't really shown up here recently. Totally not throwing him under the bus here. But where we are running out of time. Blocking, heavy blocking, big blocks by both drivers. Well, only Josh can block, but big moves. A lot of swerving, potential wrecking coming up soon too. Wall. Everyone's in the wall. Everyone's spinning. Top three are all under a blanket. Ian's having some issues. Someone's got to give Darren his laps back. I just got a black flag. Okay, someone's got that already. That's one. That's two. Craziness going on. Baron, Cohen, Baron, one of the two. He's going for second. He'll take it. Ian Griffith to the race lead now. With 10 laps to go here at Rockingham. He's kissing the wall. Darren Staff, did he just go back down pit road? He might have. So he'll stay one lap down. Because I'm guessing he served his penalty already. But Ian Griffith came in here just kind of out of the blue. Like, I can still race. Don't take me out yet, coach. And now here he is. Leading with less than 10 laps to go. With seemingly no one able to catch him right now. ACH just in front of Racing Runner. He is about to be a lap down here. Darren Staff looking for not a position, but it could have been. No, that will be for position. That is third for Darren Staff now. He's on the lead lap. I didn't know if they were going to go the whole way or not, so I just kind of stopped eventually. But can he close in with just 7 laps to go? The gap is less than a second. Okay, it's got to be more than a second. That's like a pretty big gap here. Yeah, it's about 3 seconds. However, I wouldn't take him out of contention yet. 6 laps to go here. Darren Stapp, comeback tour here at Rockingham. Ian Griffith just up ahead of him. He can see that red Coca-Cola Zero Sugar Chevrolet Camaro. 5 laps to go. Caution is out. Or is it? I see green lights, but the thingy over here says there. That might be the caution. They're going to be racing it back to the line here. Baron Cohen looking for his best finish since Pocono last season. It looks like he's going to get it. But out of turn 4, Ian Griffith, he's going to secure the win. I don't think we're going to go back green here, folks. We only got 4 laps to go. We got 6 laps to go. This thing's off by like a lap. We might go back green. Don't count on it, but we very well may go back green, folks. Everyone's coming down pit road here. Everyone and their moms some contact there in the back. But here's the battle we want to watch. Keep an eye on that white car up there and the red car down here. Ahmed Mohammed with the major upset here. Hold on. He might be onto something. What if we don't go back green? Everyone just pitted for no reason. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Darren Staff is going to win the race off of pit road. Followed by Racing Runner, the 20. That was some evasive maneuvering by Baron Cohen. Holy crap. I mean, he was all but silent. Let's get an onboard view of this one. To the wall, sliding it sideways. Pause it right there. Look at it. I think he may have... Yeah, he hit the wall, but I mean, still. Just a slight kiss there to the right rear. Ahmed Mohammed is a lap down. 2 laps down now, so he was not going to capitalize. But we are going to go back green. Lights are off. We're going to have 2-lap shootout once again. It's going to be a green, white, checkered finish here to cap off the race. Can Racing Runner make a late race charge here? Darren Staff has led over 50% of the race here tonight at Rockingham. Next week is going to be even more of a wreck fest. We're going to the High Banks of Daytona, first of 2 super speedway races on the Season 2 Truck Cup Series schedule. Speaking of trucks, that starts up in about 2 weeks, something like that. But anyways, pace car is off. It's going to be a 2-lap run to the finish. Darren Staff, Ian Griffith, Baron Cohen, green flag is out for what could be the final, for what is going to be the final time tonight. Just 2 laps to go. Darren Staff has had the car to beat all race long. Ahmed Mohammed all loose and goosey back there. And Griffith looking for any advantage he can get to get around that 45 Mountain Dew Toyota Camry. White flag is out. 1 more lap to go here at Rockingham for North Carolina Lottery 70. On the apron. It's not going to make a change as they head down Thunder Alley into turn 3. This time, Darren Staff out of turn number 4 dominates at Rockingham, and he'll get to keep the victory. Last week, the win was stolen right from under him at Chicagoland, but this week, it all pays off after a late race charge through the field, having some connectivity issues as well. And Ian Griffith, he came back to a nice 2nd place run. Both drivers have something to be proud of here tonight. He's going to burn it down big here tonight. This guy has found instant success here in the Rush Racing League. Get to take it to Victory Circle as well. Just going to ignore the pit road shenanigans there. I can't even see the car anymore. There it is. What a finish. I wasn't expecting the caution to come out there with the closing laps. We had gone all but 20 laps of green. So we had 7 caution flags for 27 laps. Honestly, that wasn't that bad. So official scoring is going to be Darren Staff, Ian Griffith, Baron Cohen, Joshua Harrison at ECH, Alex Mullen, Ahmed Mohammed, Liam Turner, John Butler, and then Caleb Butler will come home with a 10th place finish here in the North Carolina Lottery 70. A great race for that 45 car. Go ahead, turn this stuff off so you guys can see better. There we go. Now let's go ahead and grab Liam Turner. He's already in here for post-race interviews. Hey, Liam. How's
Hey
it
there, Sean.
going? Your race kind of ended just a little early.
Yeah. Well, I felt like, if I'm gonna keep spinning out like that, might as well not cause anyone else any trouble and just leave at that point, because I knew that was gonna happen over and over again. I was really terrible, all practice, all qualifying, and I definitely will get a penalty. I fully expect it. I'm fine with it at this point, but I don't know. It's just a really bad race for us. Who knows? Maybe our car was cursed or something.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get race winner Darren Staff up in here, who had a dominating race, led 39 of the 70 laps here tonight. Hey, Darren, Sean and Liam up in the booth with VRN. You got a copy?
Yeah, guys.
All right, well, great race for you guys today. Dominated out there, and we're able to secure the win after a decent third place finish last week at Chicagoland. How you feeling?
Man, I mean, I feel pretty great about it. I had a lot of hard competitors, but we kept leading laps. We kept trying to pit to make sure we had the freshest tires, made sure we were good on fuel. I had to do actually a little bit of saving there, um, even though we were gonna get the caution eventually. But still, I had to do a little bit tonight, and glad we at least finished this one out with a W.
All right, Sean, is there anything?
Um, I had like 5 questions I had. Like, I had them all saved up, and now I just lost all of them.
Damn. All right, well, how
Yeah.
does it feel to have to disconnect from the race? Well, you didn't have to, but you disconnected from the race and being able to reconnect. You got your laps back and was able to drive all the way back up and win the race.
It was kind of stressful because obviously I had no clue what had happened, so everyone had just dissipated off my screen once we hit the restart, and then obviously I had to drive all the way back through the field, and then I got the caution, and then I somehow beat both the 20 and the 34 off of pit road and basically sealed it from there.
All right, any other questions?
Well, next week we're heading to Daytona for the first of 2 super speedway races. What are your expectations for that race?
Well, you're gonna have to obviously need some help out there with like drafting and such, so definitely gonna have to hope that I have some there, but other than that, I'm pretty excited for it. Daytona is always one of my favorites to go to.
Alrighty, well, is there anything you want to say to the fans watching at home, or sponsors, people want to thank, anything like that?
I mean, they don't obviously sponsor me. I wish they did, but I love bringing the Mountain Dew machines every week, and I appreciate everyone watching out there on the show. It gives me a lot more encouragement knowing someone is watching me make history, hopefully.
Alright, well,
Sounded kind of
sorry.
cocky, but
It's alright,
No,
man. Hopefully you have another good run next week at Daytona. Have a good one.
yeah, you too, guys.
We'll go ahead and bring in Alex Mullen up in here, who lost 4th gear at the beginning of the race. Hey, Alex, Sean and Liam up in the booth. You got us?
I gotcha.
Well, Alex, very, very tough day for you guys. Had a great car, but ended up losing 4th gear. What determined you to just stay out there and keep going?
I just knew that if people kept wrecking each other like they were for most of the race, then I was going to have a chance to at least finish on the lead lap, maybe top 5. I had a good chance of that for a while there, but after a couple things fell for a couple other people, I knew I just didn't have the speed to keep up. But other than that, it was a solid day. I shoved it a little too hard off into turn 1 there early on, trying to catch the leaders, and I spun it out trying to save it, kept it in 4th gear, completely killed the rear of it, and somehow that costed me 4th gear. I have no idea how.
All right, Sean, anything you got?
No, not really. I mean, wasn't really much to say about your race other than the early on incidents, but where do you think you would have been able to finish had you been able to complete the entire race?
think I could have been in contention for the win, and so I think I'm most upset. Like also just from an admin standpoint, it was kind of a frustrating race because I didn't understand what was going on there. It's just a lack of communication, I feel like, but I don't think that that was able to be controlled by anyone realistically. So I'm not gonna put out the blame on that. But I definitely think that it distracted me a little bit from the overall goal. But the good thing was I was able to come away with a sixth place finish. I know it's going to keep my points total up for sure. Just being able to finish the race will definitely help. Not quitting was definitely something that helped out in the long run.
Alrighty, well, have a good run next week at Daytona. Hopefully we have good showing there. I would expect to have at least 10 cars.
All right, 10-4, thank you.
All right.
And next is Racing Runner. Hey, and Sean and Liam up in the booth, you got us.
10-4.
Now, you guys have had an interesting week. Qualified pole, didn't really get to the start in time. You're able to get all your laps back. Definitely, I bet finishing second, at least from what I remember, I don't remember, but you finished second, I'm pretty sure, and you're definitely not feeling the best this week, so how does it know to, stuttering. How does it feel to get that second place finish?
Honestly, I'm just glad that I raced this entire race. I mean, I'm just glad I was there to actually race to get it to the end. But so many things were going wrong at the day, so I literally was completely late. I apologize for everyone out there who's watching this, but I apologize about that. Just so many family emergency stuff was going on, and I was just helping with other people. But Coke Zero Sugar Car, we had a fast car. I mean, I'm glad that Darren's staff won that race because if I would have won, it would have been a Mickey Mouse win because I got all my laps back. So I'm just glad that Darren won the race.
All right, John, anything?
I could do another question.
Let's see, next week we got Daytona. That's gonna be a fun one. What do you think about that track? I mean, it's Daytona, so.
Yeah, I'm really very excited for Daytona. I mean, me and Liam are going to be recreating the 2007 Daytona 500 between Harvick and Mark Martin.
You know,
I can't wait. I can't wait to be in that 29 car. I mean, that 29 Pennzoil Chevrolet throwback for Daytona next week. I'm just hopeful it could be a really good finish, and yeah, hopefully get my first win of the season.
Alrighty, well, Ian, hopefully you feel better. Hopefully your family gets better real soon as well. And we'll see you next week at Daytona, buddy.
Thank you, guys.
Let's go ahead and get ACH in the booth, because if not, he's going to tickle me.
Wait, what?
Hey, Chad, Liam, and Sean up in the booth with VRN. You got us?
This is Liam and Sean up in the booth. You got us?
Okay, guess he doesn't got us. Let's go ahead and get John Butler in here then.
Okay.
Okay, guess he's not allowed to be in it. He instantly left.
Okay.
Hello? Are you gonna leave again? Okay, he's not gonna leave. So, Butler, Sean and Liam up in the booth, you got us?
Don't know if his mic's working.
We'll give him like 10 more seconds here. Okay, he's here. Liam, ask a question.
Hi, Butler. Definitely tough race for you guys. I know I kind of had something to do with that. I completely take responsibility. That wasn't my own fault. But tough day for you guys. How do you think you could have ran if that didn't happen?
I think definitely could have been up there, not like competing for the win, but just up there, I guess. It's nothing much. Just gotta wait for Daytona, see if I get to pull something there.
All right, Sean, you got anything?
No, not really. Butler, at least Baron didn't flip this week. This week it was you.
Yeah,
Oh.
what a coincidence.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, you have a good rest of your week. Is there anything you want to say to the fans watching at home?
Join.
You know what? I agree with them.
I also agree.
All right. Take care, John. We'll see you next week at Daytona.
Alright, Baron, you want an interview?
No, no thanks.
Yeah. Hello?
Baron.
Hello.
Did like you and John like switch places or something here this week? Cause he flipped this week and you didn't.
Hmm. Well, actually, if you don't count after caution when the 54 just ran in the back of me and I flipped, yeah, you could say that personally.
Yeah. What about you, Lim? Got anything for him?
Nope, I don't think so.
Well, all I gotta
Uh,
say is that Reese's Puff guy, he's gonna give me nightmares. All I gotta say.
Alrighty, so we know that Reese's Puffs is now nightmare fuel for Baron Cohen.
Definitely, he doesn't want to hear the song.
So
Reese's
those are
Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs.
oh goodness. Anyways, other than that, personally, I think I did pretty good.
Yes, you definitely did. You ran up front
You did
there.
good. You were. Where'd you
Yeah.
finish? Third?
I
Fourth?
finished it.
Fifth?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting one of my good tracks to come at Rockingham. I was probably expecting like Daytona, Talladega, not Rockingham,
Yeah.
out of all places.
I got one final question for you here. I saw you ran into the 6 car earlier in the race. I wanted to get your side of that perspective from what I saw. It looked like you kind of hit the 6, put him in the wall. I want to get your perspective on that.
Well, the thing is, like, it was about to, like, how much laps, right? And the 6, he just came
he
in
came
my
in
way. And I didn't want, like, I didn't want to break and lose the speed, so I just bumped him. So I could have so he could have a push, but since he didn't have a back bumper, I missed a spawner by accident. Totally not on purpose. It wasn't on purpose. He just got in my way.
Probably, even if you did have the backbone, probably still would have happened. You not really good idea to push people.
Yeah,
in
good point.
corners, but I can definitely see where you're coming from with there. So
Yeah. Anyway, so what? Since Amex in here, I'm gonna rate my team. Darren, he did all right. He's doing pretty good. John, John, I don't know, man. Only made it to the first lap.
again, that's kind of my fault.
Yeah, but Amex, oh boy, do you need to get some ultra fast internet, dog? How does you keep disconnecting from the race? I gotta talk to him tomorrow about that. Anyways, me? Wait, I was gonna say I was gonna say I did the best, but I think Darren did better, so that's all I gotta say.
All right. Well, thank you, Baron. Or
Yep.
whatever this one is. This is confusing when you guys are on the same account.
I'm really good with changing voices, so if you guys need to tell the difference, I can change my voice.
All right. Well, again, thank you.
Anyways, the only one thing I have to say is maybe after Daytona I'll start winning my Fall Guy teams, but you're gonna have to look out for that because I got some pretty juicy ones coming up.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us for this pretty lengthy interview.
Yep. See you later.
Now we'll get Chad in here. Chad, listen,
Yo.
listen. You need to stop getting wrecked.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen, it's not my fault. Listen, like the PC won't let me.
Hold on, does anyone have a count of how many times
3 times.
Chad
I
got
reckon.
doored?
3
You counted? Okay, I
3
thought it was way more than that.
times, no, 3 times. I got
Hold on, Chad, you know what I have to say to that?
Yeah.
Emotional
Yeah.
All right. Well,
No, listen.
all right. Well, Chad. There's one specific issue I want to talk about is the scene with the 20 car where you were a lap down. He kind of put you in the wall a bit there. I want to get your perspective on that.
Oh yeah, no, he wrecked me straight. Wrecked me straight, flat out. Did not even need to lift.
Well, do you think you could have just moved up a bit? I mean, you were not racing for position. He was. Do you think you could have moved up there? Do you think you could have done something a bit different, or do you think it was all on him?
No, it was on. I was personally, I was. What the fuck is on? Anyway, like I was saying, there was a lot of car behind him. Pretty sure. I was literally like racing to if the caution came out, I was gonna be on the lead lap. I was racing for position. That's why I was defending against the 20. Even the 20 admitted that it was his fault.
All right. Well, thank you, Sean. You got anything for ACH here?
No, sir.
All right.
Have a good rest of your week, Bub. We'll see you next week at Daytona.